Hey, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of LaQuinta's Chatterbox Black Table Talk Edition. I'm your girl, LaQuinta, your host. I'm going to be hosting tonight alone. But hey, we do what we got to do in the absence of my co host. Hey, we'll make you do what you do. I'm not in the studio tonight. I am actually in the garage so I can talk to y'all. So, because I was already in the garage. So I said, why not bring everything out here and let's get started? And I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank everyone that called and checked on me in my absence last week. For the ones that know me or that's close to me, know I had a funeral last week. My cousin passed. Will, and he will definitely be missed, but I partake with my family, went to the funeral last week, grieved, and of all things, y'all, I had 3 parties last weekend that I absolutely had to do that because people already paid their money. And of course, I wanted to show up. So, like I say, my week and weekend was crazy. I mean, crazy. But thank you guys that called and checked on me. I know I have real, true friends, people that love me. But hey, thank y'all. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and just jump in on what I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff that I want to vent about this that happened this week and stuff that I noticed that's been going on. And I said, I'm going to bring it to the podcast. Nothing like bringing it to the podcast and, us just talking about it. I would have liked to talk about it with my co-host, but she's not here. So I'll talk about it. And before we even get started, I'm going to talk about, because we've already addressed domestic violence on our podcast. I want to talk about a little bit about that again, but before we get started, can we do a couple seconds of moment of silence for all the domestic violence victims out there? Our hearts go out to them, their families, because even the ones that go through it, the ones that's been through it, and the ones that didn't make it through it, they also have family members. So I want to do just a couple of minutes of silence in honor of people that's going through things, and the young lady that was tragically killed this week due to domestic violence. So y'all, a couple of minutes of silence in their honor. Okay, thank y'all for that. I want to just talk a little bit about domestic violence and how real it is. So many women go through, and not just women, men go through domestic violence every day, every day. And, we on the outside can say, I never go through that, or that's something I never tolerate. And the main ones to say that what they never do end up having to endure that, you know, to be in a domestic violent relationship and getting out. And I know it's hard to get out, and people say, well, if they was going through this, why didn't they leave? That's a whole nother topic. But why don't you leave? Why didn't we leave? Why didn't I leave when I should have left? Why didn't you leave when you should have left? Everybody have those answers, but love make us do some strange and crazy things. And when we go through domestic violence, do we have to ask ourselves, if we're going through that with someone that's supposed to love us, is that really love? And if we can tolerate that, and knowing what it's doing to us and what it's doing to our loved ones, why do we allow it? Is that not self-love? It's not self-love. It's not self-love at all. So we have to learn to love ourselves and not accept everything. Certain things that in a relationship we don't have to accept. And when a person raises their hand to you or start talking to you in a way that don't make you feel special or make you feel violated, we need to just leave. You know, it shouldn't take multiple times for a person to show us who they are. One time should be enough. And we have to ask ourselves, why does it take several times for a person to show us who they are?
Connected.
We have to just allow them to do certain things to us that we know is not right. And we stay with it. You know, we just, why? Is that really love? We say we love them, or they say they love us, but is that love? We have to get out of those situations, because one hit may be their last hit. One picking up something that may, like I say, their last hit, stabbing, shooting, anything. The last time could be the last time. And you don't only hurt, you know, yourself. It's loved ones that's out here that have to live without you, or loved ones that's out here that have to endure watching you being abused. You know, women say that's not going through it or haven't been through it. The main thing they say is, I never allow, I wouldn't stay, and I wouldn't do this. Don't ever say what you will and won't do until you've been in that situation. Sometimes it's not easy to leave. I've heard women say so many times that they want to leave. And sometimes a man make it hard to leave them. You try everything in your power to leave them, they still come back. You go get restraining orders. That don't do no good. So what do? When they show you who they are the first time, believe them. Don't allow a person to show you, because they'll give you everything in the world. I never hit you again. They'll start buying. That's love bombing. Start buying you things. Start making you feel special. No, don't do all of that once you've hurt me or violated me. Do not allow a person to show you who they are more than once. Believe them the first time. I'm a firm believer now that if you raise your voice at me or curse at me and say the wrong thing, I feel attacked. I feel violated. I'm not going to accept anything that is going to hurt my feelings, or anything that make me feel like you're attacking me or my back is up against the wall. I don't even want to be in a relationship like that. And you shouldn't either. So I encourage any woman or man that's going through domestic violence, please get out. Please, please. It's more than one, honey. It's more than one man. It's more than one woman. It's other people that will love you, genuinely, really love you, that won't raise their hand to you. I cannot imagine the heartache that the young lady's family is going through right now. I cannot imagine what her children is going through right now, the loss of their mom from domestic violence. And there's so many men that know their homeboys and friends, cousins, brothers. They know that they out here raising their hands. They know that they out here hitting on women. And they not even holding them accountable or telling them, man, that's not something you should be doing. Because I feel like a real man not gonna raise his hand to a woman, and a real man is not gonna watch his friend raise his hand to a woman. Start holding y'all homeboys and y'all cousins and y'all brothers accountable for their bad behavior. Y'all get on here and talk so much, and I not only talk so much, but I watch with my own eyes. Guys got on social media talking about how it was fucked up, and how that was wrong, how he did her. And some of the main guys that were saying it, some of the main guys that I know for a fact that I don't watch them slap their girls, or watch them abuse their wives. People be such hypocrites. Y'all get on here and y'all talk about what's messed up and what shouldn't happen, and why this shouldn't, but y'all do the same things. Y'all get out here and do the same things. So y'all know y'all brother is abusing his wife. Y'all think it's cute, think it's funny, or the main thing I heard, oh, it's not my business. I mind my business. It is your business because it's your business when you get on social media and want to talk about how much you love that person and everything you and that person did and how you rocked with them. But when you knew they was getting their ass beat, you never did do anything to try to help them stop it or encourage them to leave or tell your homeboy not to be putting his hand on his woman. Shit, if you want telling them not to do that, then don't get on her acting like you love this woman and or whoever, anybody that has gone through that and lost a battle in domestic violence. Don't get on her acting like you love them to death now. Because you didn't love them then. Because if you loved them, you would encourage them to get out. If you knew they were being abused, and if you knew your brother, your cousin, your homeboy, anybody was being abusive, you would have checked their ass. We all got to be held accountable when we see things that shouldn't be going on. Just like we get on and talk about that predator stuff. So many of us have gone through messing with older guys or messing with older women. And we knew it wasn't right. Or we watched somebody that was younger messing with an older guy or messing with an older woman. You didn't say nothing. Uncles or aunties or cousins and brothers, you know, that was molesting their other cousin or their little brother doing something. You never said nothing, but you would get on here and acting like you rallying for somebody else, and you're not even rallying for your own family. I'm venting about everything today. Everything that I see and I've noticed has been going on. I want to vent about it and talk about it. I want to talk about how the only time we have real family reunions in the Black community is at funerals. And every time we go to a funeral, we make the same fucking promise. Oh, we're going to start getting together all the time. We're going to do this on a regular. Don't let this be the last time I see you. And that be the last time you see him until the next person die. Come on, y'all. In the Black community, we have to get together and really, we preach about loving one another. We preach about unity, but we don't do that stuff. We don't do it in our own families. And I know for a fact in my family, because the only time we really get together and enjoy one another and love on one another is when somebody done pass. And that shit is sad. We need to love on each other on a regular. We need to do it on a regular. We need to have real family reunions. Our kids and grandkids end up dating their cousins or family members. But you know why they dating? And they end up having babies and being with their family members because we don't have family reunions. Because we don't let our elders keep us away from our away from our family. Whatever the drama they had going on, it's them down in the younger generation. So everybody just spread and don't even get together and be more with their friends and homegirls and homeboys more than with their own family. I think that's crazy. We should get together way more than only when somebody died. We want to talk about how we love one another and we need to do this and we need to do that. Hell, when I'm dead, it's too late. I'm not gonna know when I'm gone, when God called me home, I pray because I try to do things right in God's eye. So I pray to Lord that I'm going to a better place. And when God called me home, there is no need to be doing all that weeping, whining, and crying and talking about how you love me and how you this and how you care for me if you're not showing and letting me feel that love now. I can't feel it when I'm gone in the grave. I can't feel that because my soul is not there no more. I can't appreciate it. So let's really love each other for real. And let's really start family. Let's start getting together and really start having real family reunions. So our younger generations can come up and talk about how they remember the fun times that we had, the things that we did together, because there is nothing like family. We are losing each other every day. You honey, go on social media. Every day you open it up, somebody RIP. Somebody making shirts with their faces on it. Everybody showing how much they love these people. But was they showing these people how much they love them when they was here? Were they doing it then? Come on, y'all. Black families, we have to get together. We have to start having family reunions. We have to allow our children to know where they come from. We have to. I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. I'm talking to my family too. We talk about it, let's really be about it. Hey, I'm venting about it, everything today. And then what I want to vent about. I've been hearing everybody always talk about this, and we did the podcast about that mean girl stuff before. You know, I've noticed, because if you know me, then you know what type of work I do. Honey, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have several businesses, and one of my business, I own a home health service. And this week, ironically, talking to this lady's like 89 years old, 89, 90. She's in a place where it's a lot of different people, independent living. So she was talking about how she didn't want to go down and play cards and dominoes because it's mean girls. They be having cliques. And I'm like, cliques? And you going through the mean girl behavior and women not wanting you around playing pinochle and dominoes and cards, and y'all 89, 90 years old. So you mean to tell me we got to deal with this even in our older age? Now you know that's crazy. Now that is downright crazy. We're not only dealing with it in our generation, not only mine, yours, because I got some younger viewers, older viewers, in all our generations. You have to deal with mean girl behavior, clique behavior, women that talk about they women unity and they for women, and I'm a girl's girl. You know, they put I'm a girl's girl, but you ain't no girl's girl. You say that, but you're not a girl's girl. You will hang around people that you really don't like. You will be around people that you got animosity to, and you don't even let them know you got a problem. You'll hate on people that you should be learning from, that may be trying to teach you. And the main ones, the quick to say they're not jealous, but you exhibit and show jealous behavior. That's crazy. Especially when people, I know for me, myself, I give genuine love. If you always think somebody's coming for you, maybe you on a you got a negative mindset. If you always think you got enemies out here, maybe you ain't got no enemies. Maybe you your own enemy. Sometimes we have to sit back and check ourselves, because I really try to show that, I'm a true believer. If you want a friend, you got to be a friend. I show up for my friends. Anybody that I'm a friend with, that know me, that I really rock with, I'm checking on you when you tell me you're going through something, you're having a hard time. I'm checking in on you. Anything I can do for you, I do it. I'm calling you, I'm checking in. I may not call you every day because I'm busy. So I may not call you every day, but I'm calling. And I'm just, I'm a genuine friend and seeing what you need. If I know you're going through something, of course, I'm going to give you your space, but I'm checking in on you. If you need to vent to me and talk about something that you're going through, one thing about it, you ain't got to worry about it leaving my ears or leaving my mouth. Hey, Alicia Pooh, hey, baby. That's why I say, mean girls, start watching your cliques. You'll have people that will be around you and really don't even like you. They act like they like you, but they really don't like you. Because I feel like if you like a person, you don't try to find and look for negative things in people. People try to look for negative and look for problems. When people are always talking about, yeah, they hating on me and they this, ain't nobody hating on you. You hating on yourself. You hating on yourself. You always want to put on a show like, like you a girl's girl. You want to put on, make shows and do events to show that you rocking with women, and you ain't rocking with women. Because if you're talking behind somebody's back with your little clique or your little group, or with your man, or with you ain't rocking with women. You ain't rocking with women. Y'all want to get to talking about, we need to be business besties and we need to do that. Man, y'all be around people to learn from them. And once you learn and see what they got going on, you going and trying to do your own thing. I watched it. I witnessed it. So when we get to talking about we're a girl and we love unity, be for real. Be for real. Stop bringing problems when it's not problems. Stop backbiting, talking behind somebody's back. Don't be around nobody just to learn and see what they doing, then try to do it on your own, or learn their idea, or they tell you they want to do this event here because you got the money, they don't. You could try to beat them and do it. I've heard it, I've seen it. And the crying shame is I've gotten so many younger women that really want to be learning from us seasoned women. They want to learn, but I ain't gonna even say we, I'm gonna say them, because I ain't with that shit. They so feel like they in competition with these younger women. Man, let them girls have their air and you stay in yours. You stay in yours. These younger women shouldn't feel like I can't hang around older women because they more messy than the younger women. They do more backbiting and gossiping than the younger women. Come on, y'all got to get yourself together. Y'all taking from the younger generation. They don't have Barbie no more because now the older women doing Barbie stuff, so the kids don't even have it. They don't have the little Barbie socks. Y'all doing the Barbie socks, the bows in the head. Damn, my grandbaby can't even look like no baby no more because these older women looking just like babies now. Y'all looking like babies yourself with bows in your head. You ain't finna catch me with no bow in my head. Shit, I'm trying to look seasoned. I'm trying to look my age. I ain't trying to get no little young boy, because baby, when you get a young one, you getting exactly what you asked for, a young one. You better get you some seasoned. And that's for real. So like I said, we just vent today. We're just talking. I'm asking what's on y'all mind. Because I had a lot that I want to talk about that was on my mind. And another thing, y'all better stop allowing social media and people that's rocking the Louis, Gucci, and Prada and all the name brand this and name brand that, and putting all these quotes and scriptures on Facebook like they y'all better stop letting them influence y'all. They not what they talking about. Because y'all remember my saying, it's not what's on you, it's what's in you. Because the ones that be out here rocking that shit down, Louis and all that, they ain't even got Louis money in their purse. Motherfuckers doing shit trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to keep up with LaQuinta. I'm trying to be the best of me that I possibly can be. I ain't trying to be the best of nobody else. I ain't in competition with nobody. It's so many women and men out here that's in competition. Y'all better stop competing. What you competing for? Because the people y'all competing against, they ain't got shit either. They got just as less as you got. I look at people that I know for a fact they be, doing all the luxury things and you really ain't working like that for real, boo. You can't see me with no Lamborghini living in the projects. Cause I'm trying to drive better than I live. I'm riding better than I live. Ain't no way. Y'all priorities fucked up. Women out here getting your nails done, hair done, because you're trying to keep up, because y'all trying to make sure you don't lose that man. So you trying to keep your hair done and $1,000 weave and wigs that look fucked up because of all that. Them lace fronts, when they get to coming up, you get to looking crazy, but you spend all that money because you're trying to keep up, trying to keep that man, them long ass nails on, but you're struggling. You got 2 and 3 jobs. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not I. Not I. I'm only trying to keep up with me. Trying to be the best of me that I can be. And this ain't no shade to nobody. And my thing is, if you feel like I'm talking about you, the shoe fit. But I ain't talking about no in particular person. Like I say, I'm just venting tonight. I'm venting. That's it. And then I hear these women, y'all go through your men phones, y'all go check on their exes and women that they done cheated on y'all with, and y'all do this, but then y'all quick to say y'all got a good man. Baby, let me tell you something. When you got a good man, a real good man, you ain't no need to go checking for nothing. Why you checking to get your feelings hurt? But then you'll get up here and try to act like you got the king of, he just your knight in shining. Come on now, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. And y'all quick to ready to fight. What y'all fighting over? Why you got to fight over something that's yours? Because I've seen that on social media this week too. Women fighting, they fighting over baby showing up at the other woman's house. How you got them bigger balls to show up at another woman's house about a man? Baby, I wish you would. I wish you would. Show up to mine about a man. Baby, ain't no way in the world he your man if he at her house. They just, hey, I ain't just talking about y'all been there, done that, because I've done that shit too. But I've learned from that. When you know better, you do better. Because like I said, the ones that know me, and I'm like the ones that really know me, y'all know but I ain't show up to go fight nobody over no man or nothing like that. I ain't doing no fighting. Baby, I ain't fighting over nothing. Even if I was married to him, I ain't doing no fighting. But I had when a dude that had no respect for the woman that he called himself wrong and this, that, and the other, I had when he invited me over. Yeah, I go and get your shit and come on, let's go. I've done it in my younger days, in my past. Not my younger, let me say in my past. Because the ones that know me, y'all know I done did that too. I showed up at Janelle's house, took pictures of it. Y'all remember Janelle Quincy? That was, I showed up, took pictures in because he invited me there. But that was crazy. Who does it? I know better now. I know better now. That's crazy. Y'all better stop doing that shit. Y'all better stop showing up at women's houses to fight men. I ain't never did that, showed up to fight nothing and nobody. So y'all stop doing it, because you may meet this time, you may meet your maker. You may show up to the wrong woman's house or the wrong man's house, because I've watched men do it too. And another thing, I got time today. Let's talk about the men that's y'all starting to act just like women now. Y'all doing the same things we do. Y'all get on social media and give whole speeches. Y'all talk bad about a woman that y'all gonna be right back with. Sit out there and think y'all doing something big by cursing out or throwing her clothes outside or talking about, but y'all be right back with it. That's such sassy behavior to me. Because women, that's men just being sassy. Don't be sassy. I've noticed that. Men just not being men no more. If you want to be sassy, just say you want to be sassy. You know, y'all get on here and do a whole story time. I watch the women do story time, but men doing story time to vent about a woman. Come on, man. Y'all even starting to cry on social media. The women, you know, I know women, they do it for whatever reason, needing that attention or vulnerable at the time. But men, come on, y'all. Men ain't men no more. Y'all better start being men. And look, quick shot, I seen you, girl. I was just studying, you know, I was venting. I was running my mouth because, hey, just a lot of things that have been happening this week that I said, oh, I cannot wait to take it to the podcast. I cannot wait to take it to the podcast. And another thing I want to tell these women, because even I've heard people say, you know, because I always told people, don't allow nobody's never been in your shoes to tell you what to do if they've never worn your shoes. You can't tell me how to do nothing if you've never done it. Plain and simple. You can't give me no advice on nothing if you've not. I ain't talking about if you got to the door to something. If you ain't never did it, you can't tell me nothing. And I want y'all to remember, longevity does not mean happiness. People can be in something forever. That don't mean they happy. That's just like, you know, our ancestors. Y'all know how they used to stay with their man for years, and people ask, you know, why marriages don't last long like they used to last back in the day. You know why? Because women and men too, we ain't putting up with that bullshit no more. We ain't putting up with it no more. We're not staying in relationships that we know not fitting for us. We're not staying in abusive relationships. We're not staying in relationships that just don't serve us. That don't mean something is not wrong. Something is wrong with us. That means something ain't wrong with you. Because a person was in something for 30 or 40 years, that don't mean they was happy 30 or 40 years. Because hey, like I say, I'm a caregiver. That's my trade by day. So I ask my clients, you know, being married for so 101st, I couldn't wait till he died. You was married to him 45 years and you couldn't wait till he died? Because you was miserable 45 years. That's crazy. So do that mean it's successful? Because she stayed married 45 years. Y'all better stop kidding yourself. Hey, Contessa. Girl, they better stop kidding themselves, thinking because somebody stay in something a long time mean they happy. That don't mean they happy. That just mean they don't know how to get out. And that's for a whole nother podcast. I want to talk about why do we stay so long? What makes us stay so long? So when people get to talking about, you know, you ain't in no long marriage or longevity marriage, so you must can't be. No, baby. Maybe I just know my worth. See, back then, I believe them women and men, they didn't know their worth. They are staying in something and was so unhappy for so long because they didn't know how valuable that they were. Because a man's supposed to value his woman. Anything that you cherish, you value it. And if you value it, you don't do anything to destroy it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But like I said, I just was venting. That's some stuff I just want to get off my chest. I want to talk about because stuff went on all week long. And I said, boy, I couldn't wait to get on here and just talk about it today. I couldn't wait. And one more thing before I even get off of here, I want to talk about women that is in these relationships that you single. Y'all better stop doing single things, married things when you single. You ain't getting this man nothing to look forward to. That statement, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? It's true. Y'all do everything. Y'all act like y'all a wife to a man that ain't gonna never wife y'all. You know why he ain't gonna never wife y'all? Because he ain't got to. He ain't got to wife you. Wife you for what? You doing everything. You worshiping him. You getting shit in his name. You're paying his bills. You doing this. You doing that. You doing. And he ain't even. He won't even. Cause he proposed. Baby, when he ain't walked you down that aisle and gave you his last name. Y'all better stop doing everything for these men that don't love you enough to marry you. I don't want to hear nothing about the money ain't right and we trying to do this and I'm trying to. Boy, that's a cop out. That's a cop out. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Because a man that love you, he'll marry you if he really love you. What he waiting on? He ain't got to be waiting on nothing. And don't say it's just a piece of paper. Don't let him put in your head it's just a piece of paper. Because everything is a piece of paper, and piece of paper means something. You can't do your birth certificate is a piece of paper, but you can't do shit around here without it. Honey, marriage is a covenant. And when a man can't make that covenant with you, start questioning it. That's what y'all need to start doing. Reevaluating self sometimes. Reevaluate self. But we don't hold ourselves accountable. We quick to talk about other people holding them accountable. We don't hold ourselves accountable. Let's start holding ourselves accountable, y'all. Come on. Don't get that man everything. He ain't gonna never marry you. You'll be his fiance forever. That's just to shut you up. And you may have bought the ring. That's just to shut you up. Don't let that man do that to shut you up. Because if he really love you, he ain't got to get nothing together to be y'all supposed to be, if y'all grinding together and doing it together, why not do it married? Do it married. Because y'all investing in one another. Y'all better stop investing in boyfriends. And guys, y'all better stop investing in girlfriends. Going and buying boutiques and buying this and buying that, and she don't even want to marry you. You know why she don't want to marry you? Because she got two other guys over here. Y'all heard what I was about to say. But yeah, she got two other guys over here. Stop investing in your girlfriend and your boyfriend and invest in your husband and your wife. If they can't wife you or husband you, how long you gonna be their girlfriend or their boyfriend? It's so tacky to be in your late 30s and early 40s and late 50s and still be saying my boyfriend or my girlfriend. You ain't no boy or no girl. Babe, I'm finna be your wife. If I'm your better half, then I'm your wife. I ain't finna be your better half and your girlfriend. So y'all check yourself. But hey, I'm finna get off of here because I'm still enjoying family. But hey, like I said, it's not what's on you. It's what's in you. So y'all better start having some real and genuine things in you. You want a friend, be a friend. Stop looking for negative stuff. Stop looking for a problem when it's not a problem. And that's my time, y'all. Peace. Join in every Saturday. Join in next Saturday. Because remember, next Saturday at the boutique, 7101 West 12th Street, the third floor, we will be having none other than Miss Erica Kane with Allure Elements will be in the boutique. Y'all, all her glasses, March 29th. We will be having her entrance grand opening. Y'all better be there. Y'all know we rocking good food and good drinks. If you know me, then you know how I'm coming. Good hors d'oeuvres, good real premium drinks, not drinks in the wrong bottles, not that cheap stuff and good real drinks. And we're gonna party, we're gonna celebrate her grand opening. So y'all be there March 29th. That's next Saturday. Y'all see the flyer. That's my time, and I'm out. I love y'all. Good night.